you knew things were going south because nobody could hit a shot. And honestly, that's just kind of how the entire rest of the night went. No one could hit a shot. No one could do anything. You got some good hustle plays from the young guys from McCullough, Kolek, and Huck Porty out there. And guys like Bridges and Brunson tried to fight their way, as well as OG in this one. But without Karl-Anthony Towns, Mitchell Robinson, and Josh Hart, they weren't able to do much. So going into the second half, the Atlanta Hawks just decided to take this one away. And yeah, couldn't look back, man. Even though we got the fake comeback, CK. We
Got
got the
three of
fake
them.
comeback. Yeah.
We got 3 of them in that fourth quarter, bro.
Even with the fake comeback, we couldn't do anything. Ultimately, the Knicks lose this one, 111-99. Not too good for the New York Knicks, who are without, once again, Karl-Anthony Towns, Mitchell Robinson, Josh Hart, Landry Shamet. Just a bad night, man. Just an absolutely bad night. Make sure to tap in through the Discord. We want to hear your takes on tonight, people. Make sure to hit that thumbs up button for your boys. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. With me on the other side is my guy CK2K. You just watched him do the play-by-play, man. He did a phenomenal job, and he's ready to give you the analysis after breaking it down in real time. So let's get into this. Let's get into this, man.
Yes, sirski. Yes, sirski.
Oh, don't sound too excited, CK. I know you're ready to talk about this one.
So excited.
I know you're ready to talk about this one, my man.
So excited. I'm trying to get my voice back, but yeah, so excited. So excited.
CK said, let me take a little breather before I go way too off the rails. But let's talk about it, man. Look, this game just the numbers speak for themselves. 37% from the field isn't going to cut it, and 21% from downtown isn't going to cut it. 9 of 43 from behind the arc. I mean, when you're single digits, man, single digits from downtown, whew, this was giving me, now I get it, the game was getting out of hand, so they're trying to put up as many threes as possible towards the end of the game, but I still felt like there was a little too many threes for my liking, man. A little too many threes for my liking. I get, like I said, that most of it was like in the rush trying to get back into the swing of things, but wasn't really a fan of it. And then, look, I know we don't got, I know we didn't have like a great, this is where you really miss Mitchell Robinson for like second chance opportunities, man. Getting dunks and stuff like that. This is where you miss Karl-Anthony Towns for his presence in the post and scoring. I mean, we won the rebounding battle 52-49, but the inside, man, this is where you just miss that inside threat. And without any of that, the Atlanta Hawks were just running rampant. I mean, Onyeka Okongwu out there doing his best. Doing his best, man, to look like, I don't even know. Choose any center. Any center that you want.
Any stretch, right, right. Any stretch big. Yeah,
man. It doesn't even matter. Just choose. And then you have Jalen Johnson, who's awesome, doing a great job out there as well. He was very efficient for the Hawks. And then Dyson Daniels, man, chipping in an efficient 5 of 8 from the field. Tough one, man. It was a tough one to watch. Man, but just get out the dustpans, man. Sweep this game away.
Amen.
Don't even talk about
it. Amen. We luckily we get to bounce right back against a team that also, well, not also because we beat the Hawks last time, but a team that did beat us. So we get to take our frustrations out on tonight's loss on Philly tomorrow, and that's where I choose to put my mind energy, Alex. I'm ready for tomorrow. Because you I don't know what you want me to add because you said it perfectly. The stats tell the entire story. I don't want. I could sit here. I know chat is already doing it, talking about this player, that player. The entire team couldn't get it done today. And you're already coming out without key guys in Towns and Mitch Robb, and we know about Hart, and obviously with Shamet out for a bit. We just couldn't get the job done today, shooting awfully. One of my favorite things I talked about in the play-by-play is something you talk about a lot when it comes to Karl-Anthony Towns is I feel like we definitely missed the gravitational pull that is Karl-Anthony Towns. Because in that second and fourth, like that unit, that second unit that plays, and it's normally Towns, OG, Mikal, and then fill in the blanks, whether it's Kolek or it's Deuce or whoever those last two are. A big part of it, even if Towns is not high offensively, it makes things easier for the likes of like OG and sometimes Mikal to get offense going. And man, was that missing in that low second quarter. You know what I mean? Like we tried to do the drive and dish stuff, but the Hawks were they were set and they were prepared for every time we passed it out. And the unfortunate part, as you can see from our 3-point percentage, is we still shot some of those threes.
Bro.
As ugly as they were. We still would drive and dish them out and still, for whatever reason, pull them. But yeah, I think, yes, obviously we would love the rebounding, even though I feel like we did, like you said, we won the rebounding battle. Could have used a nice little 20-piece, whatever we got from Towns. But the gravitational pull of Karl-Anthony Towns was definitely missed today for our offense. Because, yeah, man, that first half, our shot selection was rough. It was awful.
Rough,
But
man.
look, man, to shoot as bad as we did and to only lose the way we did, we should have lost by like 30. We came back like 3 times in the fourth quarter, kept it as close as we possibly could. I'm going to take that as a win. But, yeah, moving on already for Philly tomorrow, bro.
Let's just get into key stats of the night, so that way we can just break this entire thing down. All right. So let's get into key stats of the night. All right. Shout out to key stats of the night, brought to you by SeatGeek for tonight. So we'll get into key stats. Obviously, the Knicks lost this one, 111-99. But when looking at the numbers, Knicks won the rebounding battle 52-49. They would lose the assist battle 31-27. They would then also lose the steal battle 12-8. They won the block battle 6-2. Turnover battle, they'd lose that one just slightly, 14-13. And then this is where everything started to get ugly. They lost the shooting battle from the field. Hawks shot 48%. Knicks shot 37. Then you're looking at the 3-point percentage. Knicks shot 21%, while the Hawks shot 33. Not great, but just enough to beat the Knicks. And then free throw percentage, CK. This is interesting. Knicks actually did a good job. They shot 86% from the free throw line, from the charity stripe. Hawks only shot 60%. But then this is where things started to go a little wonky. Points in the paint. Knicks lost that battle. Obviously, no Mitchell Robinson, no Cat, no Josh Hart. So you're not going to win that as easily as you are capable of doing. They lost 58-46. Second chance opportunities. Hawks barely won that one, 13-12. And then for fast break points, Knicks slightly won that one, 28-27. So that's some of the key sets of the night. What was your biggest takeaway, CK?
You just talked about it. Points in the paint. I just we talked about the threes over and over again, but the points in the paint. I personally feel like if we tried, I feel like this is a team that you could attack and go after. Shout out to Onyeka Okongwu. I'm not trying to disrespect him, but Porzingis is just coming back. You could tell because the minutes, not restriction, but he really wasn't playing too much today. But outside of Onyeka, they don't really have that kind of paint presence. So I feel like we didn't really take advantage of that because what were we doing, Alex? Taking too many threes. So the points in the paint battle, losing that one by 12. The one that I found the most interesting is the points off turnovers. How we won that battle. That's why I'm saying this game was just such a weird game for our percentages to be as bad as they were, for us to be missing the guys we missed. But some of the battles we won, we talked about rebounding, points off turnovers. Those are just interesting stats to find out. Because watching the game, I thought we for sure did not win those battles, but we won those. So I found, definitely points in the paint is definitely the big highlight for me. I feel like that was something we didn't even try to, be better at throughout this entire game. I thought we, as we mentioned, settled too much for threes and kind of kicked us in the butt throughout the majority of the game. So that's the one I point out.
I like that one, man. I do like that one. I'm going to look at the turnover battle. So the Knicks on the season average about 13.4 turnovers per game. They only had 14, so just one steal, essentially, higher than what they average. But still, like, when you watch this game, it was just costly stuff. Even the 8-second violation by Jalen Brunson, I feel like that really summarizes this entire game, man. It just was wonky. The Knicks were just not in it. They were just checked out. Anything that they tried to do, they could just not do right. So this is, man. But the turnover battle in general, just to stay on topic, it was just baffling, man. It's just the decision making. Like, a lot of this stuff can be erased, and they could be even a low turnover team with some of the, if they just don't do some of this crazy gambling, like half court, not necessarily half court, but like
Cross court.
Cross court. Thank you. Cross court passes. It's like I understand that they're trying to get the fastest pass with the widest, like, amount of space
Sure.
for the teammate, but
Right.
some of these passes, man, just don't make any sense, and they just got to get better about that. And then I guess the last stat that I want to touch on is just fast break points, man, because outside of 3-point shooting, even though the Knicks were able to keep pace with the Hawks, they still got to be better about getting back in transition, especially against young athletic teams that are able to get out and just score easily. And so, this is going to be a night for like Jalen Johnson, Dyson Daniels, Onyeka Okongwu, these guys who just like to get up and down the court. And this Hawks team plays much better without Trae Young. And so when you know that he wasn't going to be on there, this team's going to share the rock even more. These guys are going to try to get out and look for space even faster. This is a matchup where the Knicks were, should have been on their P's and Q's, knowing how this team has been playing without Trey. But then as a whole, this team needs to be better about just guarding in transition because, look, if you're looking at the way that the league is trending right now, when you see OKC and when you see the Spurs, you got to be ready for a young team that's ready to get out there and run. And so I feel like that's the other area. Even though they barely won that category, they still got to get better at just getting back in transition and slowing their opponents down.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is key stats of the night brought to you by SeatGeek. Shout out to SeatGeek, man. Let me tell you a little bit something about SeatGeek, okay? Look, there's a lot of live concerts, there's a lot of sporting events, and ticket prices just continue to climb, man, especially if you're trying to get into the doors of Madison Square Garden. So you know what you got to do? You got to download the SeatGeek app, go to SeatGeek.com, and what you need to do is look for the tickets that have the green dot. Green means good, red means bad. When you see green, think about a traffic light. Just go for it, man. The analytics, the algorithm for the app has done the calculation for you. They're telling you that this is the best value ticket that you're going to get. So that's why you should go with it. Now, when you see the red dot, that doesn't mean you can't buy them, but just be wary because it's probably not going to be the best value for you, especially if you're trying to save money to get into the door to go watch our beloved Knicks go play. All right. So when you're using the SeatGeek app, use it to your ability, man. Use it to the best of your ability to go find those ticket prices. So make sure to support SeatGeek. Use that promo code KFTV10 to get 10% off of your tickets. That's KFTV10 to get 10% off of your tickets.
It's a sad way to start the new year of 2026. After 11-2 run, you can leave Onyeka wide open for three. Ever since that, Atlanta's been just doing their thing. And the way we lost, man, Atlanta, you gotta give their credit, man. They have the length. They're taller. We're smaller. Gotta give it that. Because without Trae Young, they play way, way, way better. Gotta give them that.
Yeah, you got to. They play a lot better. You see that. Look, they won the assist battle. They had
Yep.
31 assists tonight, so they're moving the rock much better. You don't have Trae Young just pounding the living daylights out of the basketball, putting up like crazy shot attempts. So they're able to do that. But look, man, just dealing with the youth and the athleticism of this Hawks team, and just thinking about the
Yep.
Spurs. I'm like, we haven't even played the Thunder yet, and it's not even necessarily being worried. It's just how is this Knicks team going to figure it out so that way they can get to the promised land? That's the bigger question.
Especially with the health, man. Mitchell Robinson's still out, and now I'm seeing Hart's going to stay another week out because of the leg.
Mm-hmm.
And with Cat, because now I heard that Cat has a stomach virus. So that's why he was a little bit out. He had a little much tequila. But
Right.
hopefully he comes back pretty soon. But before I go, and I think everyone should agree with this. Ever since the championship game, OG's jump shots been broke. Jump shots broken. Just especially from three, his shots just not been hitting, man. And shout out to Church in Discord because ever since that he's shooting 39% from the field. As that's concerned,
from the field. Wow.
Yeah, that what someone said in Discord. I checked it and he was right. And like the shot selection in this game was just terrible bad. But I'm gonna shout out Diarra, man. Once again, he did his thing with the comeback too. The hustle behind the back pass to Coley.
Yeah, that was
nice.
It was unnecessary, but yeah, it was great. It was great.
Hey, you gotta give him the highlight, man. But unfortunately,
You're right. My fault.
Minutes, man. Good, you're good. But still, again, we're still playing Yabu Selly, man. Bro broke his back to a skinny guy. Shout out to him, but you broke your back, man. Like, come on, man. And shout out to Allen. He said this about this guy. Like, get him off the team, but real stuff though. He's supposed to be the strong man on the team. You got Onyeka, he's good, but he's skinny. You're letting him bully you, and you're a tank. Or a tank, my guy. Literally the whole tank of the team, and you're getting bullied.